weekend, and we are hearing from some authors attending the festival. Ursula Perry has more from a local author who wants everyone to recognize the importance of love and acceptance.
Johnny Garcia is gearing up for the release of their new book, Ander and Santi Were Here. It's a story that takes place in San Antonio and shows the struggle of life, love, and learning how to fight for what you believe in.
I think even if you aren't necessarily a queer person or someone coming out or someone sort of navigating that world, you know a queer person. You have them in your family, you have them in your friend group.
Via's inspiration comes from real-life events that are happening throughout our country, and they're hoping people can learn the value of acceptance in their communities.
And it's about, I think, showing how you can share space with them, how you can promote love, and not just tolerance, but acceptance.
When it comes to the festival, this will be Via's second time attending as an author, and they are looking forward to all of the events, especially the kickoff event Friday night. Lit Happens.
I'm just looking for some fun. It sounds like it's going to be a fun event. I'm hoping for some laughs, even at my expense.
Via will be at Lit Happens on Friday, April 14th, and at the book festival the next day. They're going to be talking about the new book, which is set to come out in May. If you'd like more information on the festival and how you can get to know Via more, head over to ksat.com.
That was Ursula Perry reporting. The best part of this festival, it's free. There's a schedule of events on the festival's website, so you can see what time your favorite author will be there. Again, for more information, head to ksat.com.
Michael Jordan sneakers still making history, but it's on the auction block instead of the basketball court. The NBA legend's black and red Air Jordan 13s, now the most expensive sneakers ever to sell at auction. Yesterday, the sneakers sold for $2.2 million at Sotheby's in New York. Jordan wore the shoes back in 1998 when he took home a victory for the Chicago Bulls during Game 2 of that final championship. $2.2 million for some sneakers.
Stock for the parent company of Regal Cinemas has hit an all-time low. Cineworld stock plummeted 23% this week on news shareholders would be wiped out. The company said it had submitted a plan to a U.S. bankruptcy court to reorganize the world's second biggest movie theater operator. The news of a shareholder wipeout confirmed a prediction Cineworld had made in February. That followed the company's report that showed that the pandemic cost it just over $3 billion.
And Pepsi, one of the first companies to try out the new Tesla semi-trucks. The beverage giant, now the owner of 18 of the big blue futuristic looking trucks. Pepsi's goal is to use 100% renewable energy with zero emissions for its deliveries. The company hopes to get 100 more of the electric powered semi-trucks by the end of the year. It's believed the fleet will eliminate more than 1,000 metric tons of greenhouse gas every year.
And we saw earlier, SA Live is vibrant today.
They are ready to party.
Oh, yes, because Fiesta's around the corner.
Yes, it is, 8 days away, so we thought we'd have some of the Fiesta-inspired snacks. We have Elotitos Corn Bar. Jesus Arriaga here with us today. Look at that.
Oh, corn in a cup, what can get better? So, how do you fix it?
Well, there's multiple ways. We got mayo, we got crema, chipotle crema. We got everything, all the toppings that you can do. You can do whatever you want with it, really.
What's the original?
There's no original. Really, you can just decide exactly what you want, or you can choose one of our 12 options.
Okay, we're going to tell you how to make all of that. And with Fiesta, we have our first Fiesta royalty in the house. Welcome, Natalie Gomez, who is La Reina Linda, the ninth part of the El Rey Feo Corps, right?
That's right. Thanks for having me.
So, busy time coming up for you, right?
Yeah, super busy, but exciting.
So, how many appearances do you make?
Over 100, if you believe that. 100
Over? I thought I was busy.
during the Fiesta week. Yep.
Wow.
And always smiling, right?
Yes, always smiling. Sometimes it hurts, but we
Until the
keep
cheeks
smiling.
hurt. Speaking of Fiesta, we've got some beautiful Fiesta fashions.
Yes, and a deal from Mexi Chic. Ooh, I can't wait to hear that. Also, Food and Funnies Comedy Night with Klepto at Mi Familia is happening tonight. We'll tell you all about it.
Oh, if you need a good belly laugh, yeah, good old Klepto will definitely make you laugh. All right, today, if you didn't know, is National Grilled Cheese Day. So the big question is, how do you like your grilled cheese? There's a million different, I know. I had that for dinner last night, believe it or not. So that and a whole lot more coming up on SA Live. Stick around.
Welcome back. We're warming up through the 70s on our way to near 80 today. Sunny skies, beautiful weather. We're down to 55 tomorrow, so it's another cool start, but a warm afternoon. Maybe some fog and clouds Friday morning, stray storm, small chance of a storm on Saturday. We're not going to worry too much about it at this point, but it will be hot Saturday before a cool down on Sunday.
National Grilled Cheese Day.
That's 2? Along with Grilled Cheese Day? I mean, we were talking about that.
Yeah,
We were
National
talking
Grilled Cheese
Oh,
Day.
that's what you said. I thought you said National Goat Cheese Day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure.
There's royalty. There's grilled cheese sandwiches. There's a lot of
Food,
fun.
lots of food.
Let's just go to SA Live. It starts right
Now.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Okay, there's no goat cheese on that. That's not a grilled cheese, but boy, that's a cup of corn. And oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, just set that right down there, Stephen. Have you ever had goat cheese on a grilled
I was
cheese?
going to say goat cheese on a grilled cheese.
Yeah,
Maybe, David.
that's
right?
really,
You're onto
that's,
something.
we're going to get to that in a second. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I'm Mike Osterhage.
I'm Jen Tobias Dresky. As we mentioned, it's National Grilled Cheese Day, so we wanted to start that conversation. Describe your perfect grilled cheese. Mike, what is yours?
It does start with the bread. I like a good country type bread,
Okay.
a little thick, toasted
Yeah.
perfectly, and a combination of cheeses. Some American, maybe some cheddar, some Swiss thrown in there.
Yes.
A little cream cheese sometimes
Yes.
good. I could keep going on and
I
on.
know.
Maybe a little goat cheese
and your
thrown
little
in
trick
there.
is what mayo, you said.
Well, sometimes instead of butter on the outside, this is a big controversy. I'm trying to convince her.
Not a
could
mayo
put
man.
on the outside a little bit of mayo, and it does brown up pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Only butter.
I
So I'm
trust
gonna
you,
have to.
Mike.
I'm gonna
I
have to
trust
do
you.
a taste test with you sometime. So.
That's our question of the day. Please tag us at SA Live Kisa on Facebook or Twitter. Mine's a barbacoa grilled cheese. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Delicious. All right.
sounds really good.
We'll share your answers a little later in the show. We are hungry.
Okay, with food in front of us, we're talking about food. Anyway, hey, Fiesta, of course, is just over a week away, and if you can't wait for those vendors and stands to start popping up, you don't have to. There are places in town with the flavors that you love.
Yes, Jesus Arriaga, owner of Elotitos Corn Bar, is here to show us how we can make the corn in a cup of our dreams, right?
Yes, yes.
Viva Fiesta, sir.
Someone said that this is where corn can thrive.
Oh,
so
I like that.
What makes corn in a cup just so good?
I think it's just a nostalgic snack, really, because when you're little, sometimes you go get ice cream, but then your parents get the corn and they get a little taste. So it's like a nostalgic feel. So that's why I feel like people always go back to it.
It's just that little thing that you gotta, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mouth-watering.
You said there is no original because everybody's got, there's a million and one flavors.
Everyone's
right?
like, oh, just take a traditional original. I was like, oh, there's no original because everybody eats it differently.
Yes.
All right, so how are we starting off here?
So each of you guys can get a little scoop of your corn in there.
All right,
Oh,
there you
thank
go,
you.
Jen.
And your corn is special. Tell us about how you get your corn.
So we get it from this local vendor here in Zarzamora. They get the corn from Mexico, the white and the yellow, and they bring it to us in these big bags, and then that's what we use.
Yeah.
And it's cut right off the cob.
Yes, they have these big machines. They show me this picture of these big machines where they put the cobs and then they scrape it off and then they cook it, they wash it for us, they separate all the kernels. That way it's good to go for us to use.
And you just get some of the milk in there from the corn and everything. Too,
Yeah,
so
you know,
all
the
good
white
flavor.
corn sometimes
Yeah.
comes with the little, what are the little called? The little animals that we have to take out because it's so fresh.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So we're talking fresh here. So what
What's
else
next?
do we get?
So we're gonna add a little bit of nacho cheese.
And how many different toppings do you have at your
I think last time we counted was like 45
Yeah.
toppings, and here we brought this. For this, we just brought a couple. So you guys can each add a couple of
a little bit of
queso fresco
queso
there.
fresco on there? Okay.
I'm glad you brought the nacho cheese.
know.
Because I don't do the mayo.
And then what else?
And then there's Doritos right there in front of you.
Okay.
And you said you have hot Cheetos also.
We have hot
right?
Cheetos, we have Doritos, Ruffles, all the toppings that you can think of.
fun.
Is this like your favorite combination here?
I love queso fresco and the nacho cheese together for some reason. I would like to just dip it in there. And then we got some chili powder. I don't know if you guys like the chili powder, so you can add as
Sure.
much as you want.
Why
Maybe
not?
a little there, yeah.
Okay, tell us about your restaurant. You got first place you started off, and you got a second one opening.
Yes,
up
we
now,
just
right?
opened our second location near the Pearl, and it is 2 minutes away from the Pearl. It's a brand new location. It's beautiful, beautiful space, and we're just inviting people to go over and just check it out.
And you told me the reason you started this was because you realized there wasn't a corn bar, almost like an ice cream parlor. You compared it to that.
if you look at our menu, a lot of the names of the corn are like bar related. Like for example, we got the old fashioned right here. So it's kind of like, it gives you that sensation you're at a bar, but you're not really at a bar. You're at a corn bar. So.
Well, and kind of like in relation with the bar, sometimes you have a flight of wines or beers. You have a flight of corn too,
yes,
right?
we have a flight of corn, which is really popular. People really seem to love it, especially if it's their first time there. They like to really just kind of try out multiple flavors at once, because we do have 12 original flavors that you can choose from. And that's where people choose the flight from. They get to choose the traditional, the old-fashioned, the hot Cheeto, the jalapeno, the chipotle.
Well, what's in the old-fashioned?
Yeah, so the old-fashioned is really what you get in Mexico, which is the queso fresco, the corn, and the chili paste. The chili paste is really what makes the Mexican taste. The hot Cheeto is a really popular one for obvious reasons. Everybody loves the hot Cheeto one. And then the traditional, that's my traditional, the way we would make it at my hometown, with queso fresco, crema, a little bit of nacho cheese, and of course chili powder.
Where's your hometown?
In Monclova, Coahuila.
All right.
Yes,
and you're bringing the flavors here. I love that.
We try.
Yes.
Now, to wash it down, what do we have here?
We have two of our fiesta, I guess you could say drinks. Our first agua fresca is going to be our agua de la casa, which is our popular, the most popular one, which is cucumber pineapple. This one right here, the first one. That one is agua de la casa. The second one is our Topo Chico preparado. It has salt, some lime, Topo Chico, and we're topping them both with a little bit of cucumber.
The cucumber, that freshness. Oh, so refreshing, right? This is perfect for fiesta.
Yes. Oh gosh, that is fantastic. So once again, it's Grayson on the east side of Broadway.
Right outside the gate of Fort Sam Houston.
Go down a couple blocks. Oh yes,
the new
and
menu
then,
item.
This is interesting.
The chicharrón preparado. It has a little bit of cabbage, crema, mayonesa, a little bit of Valentina, some queso fresco on there.
And it's just one giant chicharrón on the bottom?
The question, how do you eat that?
You just break it in half and then you just go to town.
Devour that.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it good? Break it in half?
It's no longer as crunchy, but yes, go ahead and break it in half or a little piece, whichever you want.
But this is one of many things, so go visit.
Listen,
you guys.
it's a little messy.
There you go.
But who doesn't like mess?
All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
This was delicious.
Nice and this is light and
yes.
Okay.
He's a fan.
Go ahead.
For more
I'm happy for the rest of the day here.
on Elotitos, go to our website, SALive.com, and click the As Seen on SA Live tab. We also have that QR code. Pull out your phone, scan that. It will also take you there. Thank you so much. That was delicious.
Thank you for
Nacho
having
cheese.
us.
All right. They say that laughter is the best medicine. And if you had, it's midweek and maybe a tough day at work or something like that, and you just need to get a good belly laugh, when you start crying.
Yes, we all need that, right? We got a preview of the great food and the funnies happening tonight at Mi Familia at the Rim. Take a look.
We are here at Mi Familia at the Rim, where you can get a lot of laughs and some great food, because it's time for Comedy Night with Cleto, which is tonight. And joining me right now, the one, the only, Cleto Rodriguez and Gerardo Carvajal with La Familia.
Come on, Gerardo, you gotta get in there. There you go.
Okay, so of course, a show tonight, lots of laughs, but great food, great drinks
Absolutely.
too. So what are we making?
We are making carnitas.
Okay.
We're gonna be using pork butt.
All right. Too easy. Too easy.
Okay.
Don't start me out.
So what's that?
Lard. Start with lard.
That's the most beautiful lard I've ever seen.
Yes,
Okay.
a little more.
Little more. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Here we go. All right.
Wow.
A little less.
A little bit. Okay. All right. Hold
That's
on.
all right. That's
Okay,
fine.
how about that? All right.
Okay, all right, there you go.
Okay.
Now,
We're gonna add the pork. We cut into chunks.
More?
Yeah, a little more. More. More.
Pork butt. Gotcha.
Yep, that's it.
Can't have too much
That's
pork
it.
butt. You know what they say.
Salt. Just sprinkle salt. Salt to taste.
sprinkle salt. Okay.
Okay. We're gonna close it.
Okay.
We're gonna cook it for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
And this is
And
the final
that's
product.
what
Look, right here.
Ooh, wow. That smells
Can you
delicious.
smell it?
Oh my goodness, that smells amazing.
Oh, scoot over, Fiona.
I know,
And-
smell it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Gets you right
when
there.
When opened it, it was like a magician's.
I don't know, but I heard
like
angels.
A cauldron.
I heard angels.
Yes.
And
Okay.
with this, we're gonna chop it up, make a few tacos.
Okay, and the tacos it'll also have.
We have guacamole, pico de gallo, hot sauce, a little bit of chiles toreados. I know you like that.
Ooh, yes, I do. I do. Okay. And of course, there are fabulous drinks to be had tonight.
Oh,
along
yes.
with the show, right?
It goes great with everything here.
Goes great with everything. Okay, so let's talk about the laughs folks are going to have tonight.
That's right. I mean, you're going to have all kinds of different styles of comedy right here at Mi Familia. We partnered up with the Cortez family. Go ahead and do something here every other Wednesday. All the shows have been standing room only, which I'm very proud of. I want to thank everybody for that. And again, it's different little styles of comedy, clean comedy. It's a family environment, so we kind of like invite everybody to come on down. And we're doing this every other weekend. We're doing it tonight and then every other Wednesday after that. So.
And every other Wednesday after that, okay? Except for
the 26th, because we'll be at Fiesta.
You'll be at Fiesta, that's right.
I'm just throwing that out there right now.
Okay.
It'll be something to see, yeah.
Now this is the room, right? Where
this is it.
The
this
show
is where
happens.
all the magic happens, right in this room.
And I like it. It's kind of intimate.
It's very intimate. The whole concept is dinner and a show. We want to get that old New York feel to it, and we have been having much success with it. And yes, I'm more of the blue drink, my friend. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. All right.
So we're gonna take a bite. Is that what we're doing here?
Yes.
All right.
And all right. So tell folks what else is, of course, on the menu for those show nights.
Okay, we have a full menu, parrilladas, anything. If you are Catholic, we have specials for fish and all seafood items. So come by and visit us. Not just on Wednesdays when Clayton's here, but every day we're here.
Oh no.
Is it good?
I need a cigarette.
It's that good.
Oh my goodness.
It is that good. Okay,
Great.
so
I'm glad
tell
you do
folks, of
find
course, how to find you.
You can find me on Facebook. If you know of any comedian you would like to see here at Mi Familia at the Rim, reach out to me. But also, we got our tickets you can purchase online or on Facebook. Our flyers are all over social media. And if you follow Mi Familia and the Rim or Cleto Rodriguez. And again, we have the poster here too, where you can just scan the QR code and you're good to go.
All right, and of course, for more information on Cleto and on La Familia here, Cortez here at the Rim, Mi Familia at the Rim, just head to our website, SALive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, where we've provided a link. I'm going in for another bite.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna take a drink while you do that.
Good food,
Oh,
good
yeah.
laughs, good drinks. Sounds like a great time.
And Cleto's one of those guys, my sides hurt when I'm around him. I mean, he is the funniest
People
guy
be
in the
around.
world.
Yes.
And the food, yes, absolutely delicious. Don't forget, Comedy Night with Cleto's tonight, 7:30 p.m. at Mi Familia at the Rim. For more information, go to LaFamiliaCortez.com.
Still ahead on SA Live, from being homeless to becoming a thriving San Antonio artist, how he's teaming up with area schools for a big project.
But first, from the streets of Mexico right to your closet, the local boutique bringing you authentic Mexican styles and how you can score a great discount. They are beautiful. That's next on SA Live.
And it's never too early to look ahead to the weekend. The Poteet Strawberry Festival kicks off this Friday. There will be 14 stages, music and stage shows, tons of vendors, a children's corner, and a stunning fireworks display.
And once again, it is this Friday through Sunday at the Poteet Strawberry Festival grounds. There's a lot more SA Live on the way. Well, welcome back to SA Live. Well, of course, Fiesta has kind of a style all its own. It's all based in culture, but also in celebration. The 10-day party for no reason. Ana Sofia Aguilar, who is the owner and designer of Mexichic Boutique, SA Boutique, is here to help us with our Fiesta best looks and save a little bit of money as well. Welcome. So good to see you.
Hi.
Okay, what are the keys to Fiesta styles?
I would really say you want to feel confident, you want to be colorful, and you also want to be comfortable, honestly. You really do.
Yeah, because you never know. I mean, sometimes it can be 100 degrees in the humidity and everything
Exactly.
like that, and everyone around. So, and the first look, I mean, absolutely beautiful.
Stunning.
Tell us about this.
So she does have an embroidered Otomi Tenango de Doria dress. It's actually going to be a maxi dress. We did pair it with some heels. She has these beautiful hand-painted copal wood earrings.
Beautiful.
They are gorgeous. They're one of our top products. And then we also have the embroidered cuff. It's very colorful, and we also have a Palma bag.
And she's wearing this. There's that great cup right there. Wearing this with heels, but that would also be with a pair of flats too, right?
Exactly, yes, or little sandals, however you want to pair it. It's a cute maxi dress. It's colorful, comfortable, really, really cute.
Light and airy, but then if it cools down in the evening, throw a jean jacket on top of that and you're all set,
Exactly,
right?
yes.
Okay, now you design most all of everything that you sell, right?
Yeah, so we have actually partnered with artisans in Mexico. We have collaborations with them, and we're able to design these beautiful one-of-a-kind pieces that we have here.
Okay, our second look, which is great, and usually the deep V-neck like that, you don't see that often.
Yes, exactly. It's one of our favorites. I love ruffles, so we have the embroidered ruffle. Again, it's the same embroidered as the other one. It's the Tenango de Doria embroidered, which is also known as otomi. We paired it with some cute heels. She has a cute Palma bag, colorful bag, and of course you can't, forget the statement earrings, and they're also hand painted.
Yeah, those earrings are fantastic. And the V-neck, I mean, she's so beautiful, doesn't need anything else, but you could do a nice, big, chunky kind of statement necklace with that V-neck.
Exactly, you really can.
All right, your boutique is run by you and your mom.
Yes.
How'd y'all get started?
So we have, honestly, my mom, since I was a little girl, has always been passionate about fashion, and then we're also very proud of where we are. We're Mexican American, so we're able to travel and also bring these beautiful, colorful things to San Antonio in the United States. So we're very, very grateful for that.
Okay, and our next look, I mean, that dress is absolutely beautiful. I just noticed those earrings. Wow.
Yes, so she has a Puebla embroidered dress. It's again a maxi dress. Again, we did pair it with a little heel, so you can also wear it with little chanclitas. You have a Palma bag, and then you also have a statement earring, which are very popular with us. They are all embroidered. Everything is handmade, and then you have the beautiful hat that we just paired it up there because you just never know with the sun.
And that's fantastic too. And she's got the very colorful dress, so the hat doesn't have anything on it, just the black band, so it doesn't conflict or anything with it.
Exactly. All you need is really the dress and the earrings.
Okay, and once again, you could throw a jean jacket on top of that, and the nice thing about all these dresses too is if you wanted to, a little cover up or something, going to the beach, going to the pool, right?
Exactly. You can wear them in fiesta and everyday looks.
All right, you have got a deal.
Yes, we do. So we have a deal on our website. The code is going to be Fiesta 2023. You will get 10% off our website. So shop MexiChicSA.com.
Voted the best women's wear boutique by San Antonio readers, magazine readers.
Yes, we're so proud of that.
That's
we're so
absolutely
grateful.
Wonderful. All right, if there was one don't or one thing to avoid during Fiesta, what would it be?
So I know we did put some heels here, but I would say really you want to be comfortable. So I would say sometimes opt in for those chanclitas so you can really enjoy, the fiesta.
Because if your feet start hurting, you're not going to enjoy Fiesta at all.
Exactly.
Okay, and the great thing too is anybody can wear these outfits as well.
Exactly, and feel confident because that's really what we're all about.
Okay, well, ladies, you all look absolutely fantastic. If you'd like more information, don't forget to use the code Fiesta23, all one word, for 1% off online orders from MexiChic SA. And for a link on their website, of course, go to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. So very good to see you.
Thank you for having us. We're so happy.
Still ahead on SA Live, making memories in the kitchen. It's something not all children get to do. How one organization is teaming up with a local restaurant to make sure some local kids aren't left out of these simple, heartfelt moments.
And next we have Fiesta royalty in the house, how this queen was selected and how she'll be bringing the Fiesta spirit to the city. It's straight ahead.
Plus, did you know you and 3 of your friends can get a chance to ride a float in the Battle of Flowers Parade? It's all part of the Be a Royal for a Day contest from KSAT Insiders.
The winner will also get a $1,000 gift certificate from Emil's Fiesta and Party Store. Register online at ksat.com/insider for your chance to win. More SA Live is on the way. Welcome back to SA Live in beautiful historic Market Square. Fiesta is just 8 days away, and we have Fiesta royalty here with us today. Welcome.
Our first royalty of the 2023 Fiesta season, Lorena Linda IX, a member of the Court of Rey Feo, Natalie Gomez. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Viva Fiesta. Okay, so tell us all about the Rey Feo and the court.
So what we do is our job is to raise money for scholarships for high school students to pursue a higher education, 2-year, 4-year programs, and even trade schools this year.
Wow, so you do a lot of fundraising all year long.
We do.
Right, and then this is the big time where you, all that hard work, right?
This is it. This is the fun behind it all. It's been a lot of work, but it's been so rewarding to reach out to more students and hopefully continue to raise money for the future.
Okay, now you said this is the fun, which Fiesta is a big old party, but
Yes.
okay, Fiesta lasts 10 days. How many appearances do you make during that time?
If you believe it, over 100 events.
Wow.
When does that start? Next week or does it start
Next week, so 20th through the 30th, we will
this
be
one doesn't
visiting.
count.
No, this one is 101 events actually.
So 10 a day.
Yes, that's right. We take a motorcade and we are very official.
Wow. The motorcade helps, right?
It does,
You gotta get a lot
yes.
of
No
places.
stoplights, no stop signs, so it's a lot of fun.
Okay, and yes, she is beautiful, has a wonderful smile, but you said after a while,
After a while, it
Cheeks
starts
get
to
to hurt.
hurt. Yes, that's right.
And what else does the court do other than raise money? I know you visit some schools.
We do.
right?
We have we visited over 80 schools this year, elementary, middle, and even high school, spreading awareness of our organization, the scholarship. We tell them, listen, our job is to raise the money, but their job is to actually apply and use the money. So we share messages of kindness, of believing in yourself, and then sometimes just smelling the roses when things get really tough.
wonderful. And on a personal note, you just graduated from law school?
I'm actually going to be starting law school
going
next
to
year.
start
But
law
I like
school.
how you're
Okay.
visualizing that in the
Okay.
future. Yes. Yes.
How many years down the road?
Three years. It will be a long journey, but it'll be worth it. So I'm having all the fun now because next year things are going to get serious.
Then it kind of gets down to business
It
and
does,
brass tacks. And
yes.
going to be helping, getting a little advice from your dad there too?
Yes, I would be remiss if I didn't say Gomez Law Fights. That's my dad, my mom. They are very proud of everything, and they are my sponsors. So Gomez Law Fights.
And St. Mary's graduate.
That's right. We got Rattlers in the house.
And you are, I don't think we've ever had Fiesta Royalty who's in the Hall of Fame
Yes.
too.
Tell us about
Oh,
that.
that's right. I'm still a good shooter, and
Okay.
I part of my skit, I bring a basketball out and tell the students about back in the heyday when I used to play.
So you were a shooting guard?
Yes, I was shooting guard, and we went on, if I'm correct, 24-game winning streak when we were there. So I
That's
had some great
amazing.
teammates. We're still friends. They're coming in for the parades. So lots
Wonderful.
of memories. Yes.
And you got a medal too, right?
I do. I've got
yes, I have mine
one
here.
special medal for each of
it out of my
you.
pocket.
And actually, we have a public medal, which goes out to all the folks who are interested, and then a VIP medal for those that have sponsored and helped us out by donating to our cause.
Oh, wonderful.
one
So
of
thank
ours.
you. A little trade.
Oh, I have one too. You can get two,
That's
and I'll get
right.
one
Well,
from
thank
you. So. Well, congratulations again on being part of El Rey Feo's court.
Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you all out at the community.
And of course, you can donate to the Rey Feo Scholarship Foundation online. Just visit donatetolearning.com. And once again, Viva Fiesta now.
Viva Fiesta.
Next on SA Live, he's a self-taught artist that went from the streets to helping the community. We hear about his latest project and how he's getting help from area students. Albert Gonzalez continues to wow the Alamo City with his art, his murals, just his story alone. What a beautiful story today. He joins us to share his work, his passion, and I'm going to get a little help here trying to learn exactly what you do. Welcome, Albert.
It's always great to be on,
Yes.
especially with you, Jen. Thanks for having me
I'm so
back.
happy to have you back. It's been a while. Now we're talking about your murals and street art, and we're going to do a little demo here. So tell me, where do we begin?
Okay, so we begin. I got you set up, Jen, with acrylic paint. It's orange, golden brand. So what we're going to do is we're going to have you color in the center of the flower. And normally with this, I like to give the last finishing details. Normally I use spray paint, but I'm also very familiar with acrylic paint. So decided to come with the acrylic paint today. And so yeah, I'll be doing the outline of my flower with acrylic. And normally once I finish the black outline, I cut these out with a blade. Attach some special attachments in the back, and you'll see it up around San Antonio. So sometimes you'll see them on cardboard, sometimes you'll actually see my work with paint on the buildings.
Yes.
I actually just finished a mural on the city's west side on Commerce and Zarzamora.
You did?
Yeah, some friends of mine, the Masa Collective, and my friend Nomar, who helped orchestrate this amazing mural festival on the city's west side. And today I feel a little bit more inspired, so we're going to continue to do some more street art for the city.
I love that. Thank you for contributing that, by the way, to our beautiful city. You also have a project coming up that you are very proud of, that you're going to team up with some artists, some young artists from local schools. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so I'm about to be on Wabi Sabi number 1000, and for that I'm doing something very special where I'm going to do a large Wabi Sabi painting, turn that into a black and white limited edition screen print, do workshops with every single, or not every single teacher, but a lot of teachers in San Antonio. And in this workshop, the kids will get to color in this limited edition print. And the hopes is after I do all 1,000 of these with the kids, hosting a really large event, having those on display, showing kids that they can be featured in these like really great opportunities. They can be featured in these really great events. Yes. And just like my story of having this dream and this passion and following it, yes. I want to show that it's possible for them.
And you mentioned
Wabi Sabi.
Wabi Sabi, and that is what you see here. So if you see the signature look, that is Albert. And you talk about kids and inspiring. We have to talk about your son because he's 3 years old, and you told me he's already picked up on this. Your wife, Caroline, also an artist. Tell me about his work, if we can. Sum it up, yes.
Yeah, so Seferino, a 3-year-old born and raised in San Antonio, artist of me and my wife, Caroline Gonzalez. And this kid is like the most, it's cliche, but he's like the most motivated, the most happy, and he has a legit space in our studio where he just works. And, he had a solo exhibition, sold out the pieces from that show, and now he's ready to work again on another.
He's ready for the next show.
It's crazy. But
that story really gave me goosebumps. You were telling about it earlier. Amazing. And he's following in your footsteps. You also have a show in Uvalde, right? Coming up.
April 13th. I did a painting a while ago, and it's gonna be in their permanent collection, and they asked me if I wanted to have an exhibition, so I've been working on some special stuff.
Again, look out for you on social media to find out where your next project will be. Just really quick, I have to mention your story because you were living on the streets, you were homeless before your career really launched, right? So
couch surfing, staying at IHOPs occasionally, a lot of couch surfing for sure, and staying wherever I could when the situation was kind of crazy, but figured it out, stuck with it, and through it all just persevered and always believed in myself. And that's one thing that I try to put into all my pieces is just positive energy and sharing with people that I believe in them. I might not know who they are, but I know how important that was to me when I was starting off, so I just want to share that type of energy with others and hopefully inspire the next generation.
Thank you, Albert, and thanks for your inspiration. And if you want more information on the upcoming project with the schools, we have that on our website, salive.com. Click the As Seen on SA Live tab or scan the QR code on your screen. Just follow him on his social media. Can you give us your handle?
Trebla_art, like Albert backwards, TREBLA_art, or time resolves everything, but love answers.
Next on SA Live, cooking in the kitchen as a child can create lasting family memories. How a local restaurant is teaming up with one organization to make sure children in tough situations don't miss out on these simple and sweet moments. Don't go anywhere. And are you ready for Fiesta Metal Mania? Can I talk? Our SA Live Fiesta Metal giveaways start tomorrow.
And guess what? You can pick up yours free, but you gotta watch 1 p.m. to find out the secret giveaway location. I'm dying to give a hint, but I can't. Be sure to get there right away because there's only a limited supply. Whole lot more SA Live is on the way.
Welcome back to SA Live. Memories made in the kitchen as a child can comfort you for years to come. Two groups want to make sure some children don't lose out on those moments.
And Julie Healy from Roy Moss Youth Alternatives and George Ramirez, who's the owner of Jenny's Mexican Restaurant, here to tell us why they are teaming up to help some San Antonio children. Welcome, good afternoon.
Thank you.
So what is this all about and why are we cooking here today?
Okay.
Well, we're really excited to be here with you all in George. We are celebrating awareness of National Child Abuse Prevention Month, which actually became a proclamation in the 80s under the Reagan administration and was recast 20 years later to be a year-round initiative, because we should all be aware of maltreatment that children experience every day of every year. So really, go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say, and getting together and cooking like this, I mean, it's something families do, and this is what you're trying to give to those kids, right?
That is correct. So we came into the center, we had the kids come in and help us do fresh tortillas from scratch, so they can be a hands-on experience for them.
And this is something that's important to you, right? Because of your connection to Roy Mas?
Absolutely. My son benefited greatly from the services at Roy Mas, and he's doing great now. So on behalf of everybody at the staff at Roy Mas, thank you, and thank you for keeping Mr. Roy Mas' wish alive.
When you were rolling out tortillas with some of these kids, what was the reaction?
They were so happy. As a matter of fact, one of the little girls there brought memories to her that she used to do with her grandmother, and she was very happy and created that memory again.
The little hands, you see the little hands working it. So special memories, and this is important, right? This is all to bring that positivity.
It's really important, you know, because our kids, obviously, they have memories like we all do. They have positive memories, like the little girl who was rolling the dough with George. Like you said, she talked about making it with her grandmother, and that's a positive memory that she's missing. But they also have negative memories. So it's important to our kids and to us to have people like George come in and give our kids these experiences that they're not getting because they no longer are with a nuclear family.
And as far as volunteering, because you volunteer doing this, and that's what these kids also need, no matter what your talent may be or how you can help out, right?
Absolutely, yeah. We have people come in and do ice cream parties, art projects, cooking like George, but as much exposure as we can give them to the community, that's what we want for them. We want normalcy, and we want them to not be siloed.
And you said it makes them realize that there are people out there that really care for them, right?
Absolutely, yeah. It builds their self-esteem, and it's important for them to see that they're valued and they're thought of. You know, a term that's used a lot with children in the foster care system is forgotten and thrown away. And that is never how we want our kids to feel.
Oh, wonderful.
How's the meat here?
It's coming on, but very quickly,
George.
your restaurant, tell us where it is very quickly.
We're located on 8035 Culebra Road. We've been serving the community there for over 30 years, and we proudly help the Northside Independent School District with catering services as well.
Wonderful, and thank you for your work over there at Roy Mas Alternatives. Great program. And if you'd like more information on Roy Mas Youth Alternatives and, of course, Jenny's Mexican Restaurant, go to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. And you can also pick up Fiesta Medals,
Fiesta Medal, and we got one for you and one for Jen.
And likewise, we will be swapping these out. Thank you very much. Thank you for everything over there at Roy Mas.
We appreciate y'all.
Thank you. Next on SA Live, there's big changes happening to some people's health care and benefits. Find out if you're affected and how to make sure you don't lose coverage. It's important information you need to know. Stay with us. Welcome back to SA Live. During the COVID-19 public health emergency, Medicaid and CHIP coverage were continuously renewed by the Texas Health and Human Services Commission, but this continuous Medicaid coverage just ended as of April 1st this year. So what do you do now? Brennan Loy, Public Relations Coordinator with Community First Health Plans, is here with important information. Welcome.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. So how can I make sure I don't lose my Medicaid or CHIP coverage?
So as of April 1st of this year, continuous Medicaid coverage has come to an end. You may have received a yellow envelope in the mail or email from the HHSC with renewal instructions. Very important that you either log into yourtexasbenefits.com and update your information or mail in your renewal form as soon as possible. And Community First can help with that. We have our amazing team at our Avenida Guadalupe Community Office. They can help with any questions you might have about your coverage. Feel free to stop by Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5 o'clock, and we'll help with your renewal.
Good to know. And what are some benefits of Medicaid and CHIP?
Of course. So benefits include wellness checkups with your doctor and dentist, vaccines, emergency health care services, visits with specialists, including mental health care, and vision checkups as well.
Got it. And what happens if I don't renew?
So if you don't renew your coverage before the deadline, you could lose your Medicaid or CHIP benefit. Very important. Now, everyone's deadline is different. It does depend on the date that your coverage began. So to view the status of your individual coverage, you should head to yourtexasbenefits.com or give a call to 211 for help.
And do I need to renew even if nothing has changed?
Yes, also very important. Everyone needs to send in a renewal form. It needs to be completed and submitted regardless of any information changed or not. If you are receiving Medicaid or CHIP benefits, you do need to send a renewal form in every 12 months.
And if a person no longer qualifies for Medicaid or CHIP, do they have other options?
They do, yes. They may qualify for a plan on the health insurance exchange, and that includes our University Community Care Plan. And if you'd like more information about that plan, you can head to our website. That's communityfirsthealthplans.com, or again, stop by our Avenida Guadalupe Community Office.
Got it. And is there anything healthcare providers can do to help their patients maintain health coverage?
Yeah, so Community First Health Plans has created flyers, brochures, rat cards, posters that providers can use free of charge to share with their patients to get them the information that they need. These are still in progress. They'll be available later this month, and they can be found again at our website, communityfirsthealthplans.com.
All right, thank you for all that information. Brennan, for more information on Community First Health Plans, call them at 210-227-2347 or visit the website. You heard it from Brennan, communityfirsthealthplans.com. Thank you so much, Brennan.
Thank you.
Tomorrow on SA Live, we're mixing it up with Fiesta cocktails for Thirsty Thursday. This local company has the official beer salt of Fiesta 2023.
And how would you like to get your hands on one of these? Our Fiesta Medal secret giveaways begin tomorrow. Got a whole box of these. Start watching at 1 o'clock because we will let you know. Now, it's first come, first serve. Get to the location early once we let you know because there's only a limited number. Jen, you did a great job wrapping each one of these individually. Again, that starts tomorrow, 1 p.m. We will give out the location.
Celebrate San Antonio with us on YouTube.
Yeah, all of your favorite DIY videos, food, drinks, tips, and tricks. If you've seen it here, it's on the SA Live YouTube channel.
Just search KSAT SA Live on YouTube and like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Earlier, we asked you to describe your perfect grilled cheese on National Grilled Cheese Day. Vic says brisket grilled cheese with havarti. Oh, yeah.
I love that. Grilled cheese with tomato on Texas toast. Yum,
I
yum.
had one with tomato. The pear melt, the board couple. Oh, hey, board couple. I gotta try that.
And American cheese with Swiss on brioche bread. Yes, you gotta have that really good bread. Makes all the difference.
French toast grilled cheese with apple bacon. Lisa. Wow.
That's so kind of you to bring that by tomorrow, Lisa. Yeah, so we can have that. So,
Please come.
Speaking of tomorrow, don't forget we're going to tell where our first secret medal giveaway location is going to be.
Tune in. They'll go fast.
Yay.
Thanks for watching.